Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Listen, we're excited today, excited to be here, excited to be with you today. DINYL Nation, what's going on? Dialysis is not your life, nation. What's going on this morning? This is Monday Motivation with Fred. Listen, welcome to be here with me today. I'm excited today. Excited. I miss you guys, miss you guys, miss you guys. Last week, it was Memorial Day, and we celebrated all the soldiers who lost their lives fighting for our rights, and we continue to honor you. This is something we should do every day to honor those who laid down their lives for us, and we want to say thank you to their families and loved ones. But we're excited about being here today. Got a great show for you today. I'm Fred Hill. If you didn't know something about me, I'm a former kidney dialysis patient for 3 years. Now I'm a kidney transplant patient, an advocate for dialysis. I'm excited to be here because I understand life. I understand what we've been through as I'm going through. Good morning, baby doll. Good morning. I'm glad my wife is on today. Good to see you, baby. I love you. Listen, I want to say this. I'm the author, international author, thank God, of dialysis is not your life. It's not your life. Listen, all because you are on dialysis does not mean that your life is over. You can get your life back, your groove back. You can get your energy back, your sex life back. You can get it all back. It's right here in the book telling you, motivating you, helping you. But see, it's not going to be over. We got the workbook that is on the way. The workbook to help you step by step to get you where you need to be, to get your life back in every area of your life. Listen, we got a great show for you today. I want to say show, a motivational session for you today. Excited about that. And we're talking about the law of attraction. We've been on this right here for a while because listen, I want us to get what we desire in life. I want us to get it. And it is more than just wishful thinking. I want you to understand a law is when you put this work in, you're going to get this result every time. And so that's what we're talking about today. And I want to deal with say what you want. Say what you want. Listen, this is so powerful because there's a statement, and I think it's profound, that closed mouths don't get fed. I'm going to say it again. Closed mouths don't get fed. So how can you expect to get your dreams, your desires, your wants, your aspirations to come into your life to be attracted back to you if you never open your mouth, if you never say anything about what you want or what you desire out of life, what you desire to have? Listen, it's easy. Just open your mouth. I want to lose weight. I want to be stable in my money. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a best-selling New York Times best-selling author. I want my marriage to be great. I want relationships to be great. I want my health to be great. Listen, I don't know. Whatever your want is, you got to open your mouth and put it in the atmosphere. The Bible says you shall have what you say. There's power in your words. The Bible says the power of life and death is in the tongue. So opening your mouth and speaking and saying, this is what I desire out of life, not just for you, but listen, if it's the spouse, I want you to be better. I want our relationship to be better. Son, daughter, I want you to be better. I want this for your life. And this is something that I've learned to open my mouth and say all the time, because listen, when you open your mouth and you begin speaking, it cannot just stop with your can't stop with your speaking, but you got to say what you want and act like you want it. Wow, I love that. And so it's in one thing that I realized. Let me go here while I'm talking. I'm going ahead of myself. Saying what you want is intentional communication. I'm saying what I want. I mean what I'm saying. And I know the old folks say I'm saying what I say what I say, and I mean what I say. And that's what I'm saying to us today. Open your mouth, and when you speak, when you talk, let it be intentional, the things that you're saying, so that it's not being misled or misunderstood. Or I meant to say this, or someone thought that it's intentional. This is it. I want life to be better. I want to be great. When you're talking to your doctor, this should come out. This is what I want. This is what I desire. You're talking to your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend. This is what I want. Your children, this is what I want. Whether it's fun, desires, seriousness, whatever it is, say what you want and act like you want it. Because one thing that I realized is this. Many people do not say what they want because they doubt that they could get it. They've seen life. They've seen people fail at it. They've seen different things happen, and so they compare themselves to others to say, well, if they couldn't do it, well, I can't do it. If they couldn't have it, then I can have it. If they couldn't make this thing happen, then I can't do it either. But listen, different strokes for different folks. You've got to understand that when you put the work in, it is a law that when you do this, this result is going to happen. So if you do nothing, nothing is going to happen. But if you do something, something is going to show up. So the first thing is opening your mouth and saying what you want. And regardless of the fact of how you feel that doubting yourself, listen, you can do it. You can do all things. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to push you and pump you, because nobody could have ever told me that I would be a motivational speaker. Nobody could have ever told me that I would be an international author. Nobody could ever told me that I would be a counselor for people who are on dialysis and their families. Listen, you can do it. I came from nothing, but understanding there's something great inside of each and every one of you. And do not allow yourself to tell yourself that I can't do, I can't have, and I can't be, because you can if you say it and then put in the work. Some people don't want to say what they want because the fear of what people say. The fear of what people are going to say, because you know where you come from, you know your background, and you say, well, I can't do this. But listen, miracles happens every day. Inventions happens every day. People become answers every day. That same thing that people said they could never be cured. Look at where we are now. The things that we thought that would never see happen, the things on the Jetsons. I'm telling my age right now. How they used to have the TV that you could speak to, and they would look at their watches on the Jetsons, and they would speak to you. And we look like these things would never happen. But look at where we are today, because somebody said, listen, I'm going to have that. I want to do that. I'm going to accomplish that. And that's why I come to encourage you today. Don't worry about what people are going to say, because people are going to talk anyway. The negativity of people, they're going to talk anyway. One thing that my father told me is this. He said, people are going to talk about you whether you do good or bad. Why not just let it be good? Why not let it be good? So go on and do it, even if it looks crazy. Go on and do it. They're not going to understand, but you know your hopes. You know your dreams. You know your desires. And today I'm saying go after it. I'm telling you today that you can do it. Just open your mouth. So you may, wherever you're watching me right now, you might be on dialysis right now. Now listen, the mindset is, I don't want to be on dialysis forever. So that means that there's some work that you've got to do to get your health together. There's some standards that you've got to meet so that you might qualify for the kidney transplant. There's some weight that you got to lose or whatever it is. But listen, you can do it. Whatever, you might want to own something or start a business, but you can't. I'm telling you, you can, but it starts with saying what you want. Intentional. I meant to say it. And communication means it is speaking with three ways: verbal, written, and nonverbal. You're speaking, you're writing, and your body language. So what are you speaking? Is your body saying the same thing? Are your actions saying or agreeing with what's coming out of your mouth? Vice versa, is your body agreeing with what's coming out of your mouth? Because listen, let me say it like this. I can say all day that I love you, but if my actions are not saying it, it's not in agreement. I can tell you that I don't love you, but if my actions are showing that I do, listen, it all has got to come into agreement to where what you're saying and what you're speaking are one, so that with your body movement, your actions and things that you're doing, you're speaking. This is intentional conversation, intentional communication. I meant to do that. Everything that I'm doing when I get up in the morning, it's intentional. If I'm studying, it's intentional. When I'm speaking to my wife, it's intentional. If I mean to have fun, I'm meaning to have fun, because that puts you in control of your day, in control of your life, in control. Because listen, whatever you set your mind to, that's where you go with, and be intentional and get it done. Yeah, you can do it today. You can do it today. I just had to stop by for a moment. I just had to stop by and encourage you today and let you know, listen, your life is yours. Say what you want. I'm going to come back next week and we're going to talk about this a little bit more. I can't talk all day long. I'm just here for a brief moment to just encourage you today to start saying. Some of you need to just start writing something down. That's verbal, right? That's written, right? So write those things down that you want out of life and start speaking them every single day. Because listen, I have a declaration that I speak every day of the things that I desire to accomplish and get done in my life to make sure I stay focused. And I read it throughout the day. And the same thing to you, so that I can stay focused and accomplish what I say that I want. And that my actions and my words, my body actions and everything will agree with what I'm saying. And you can do the same thing too. Listen, I'm excited today. I'm pumped up today. What about you? So listen, get your mind, get your ideas, and start opening your mouth and saying, this is what I want, regardless of the negativity of people. Don't worry about them. No, don't worry about them, because listen, they're not getting there anyway. And there's some people who will try to compare and compete with you as you're going. But listen, that's fine as long as it's friendly competition. But when it turns toxic, you got to cut that off too. So listen, go get it today. Go after it today. Achieve it today. Life is waiting on you. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. I'm out of here. Listen, Fred, he'll love you. Peace.